911, where's your emergency?
Please, it's somebody
And sir, what's the emergency?
It's me.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna hurt myself.
We got caller number one. What's good? What's good? What's good? Are you there? I'm sorry, we can't hear you. It just sounds like a whole bunch of breathing.
You're gonna die tonight.
The mic like a chainsaw.
See, I'm riding through the city with my woe. Yeah, we tuned in HotxxMagOnlineRadio. Yeah, she put that work in there, you know it shows. So who's fucking with this online radio? If you ain't even know, well now you know. If you ain't even know, well now you know.
Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's your girl Tara J with HotxXMag Online Radio. Okay, listen, we got a special guest coming up live tonight, so I hope that you guys are ready. Okay, y'all already know how I start the show. I like to give them shout out, so I want to say huge shout out to Millie and Couture. What's good? What's good? Make sure that y'all go shout Millie and Couture on your phones, okay? Because I know y'all stay on y'all phones, so make sure y'all go shop some Millie and Couture the way that y'all be shopping for them Jordans, okay? Listen, I heard some new Jordans drop recently. I seen them. They definitely fly. If you do got the new J's, make sure you post a picture and tag the station. Definitely want to see the new J's. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that y'all go shop Millie and Couture. And I want to see them pics, okay? I need y'all to tag hashtag HotxXMagOnlineRadio and Millie and Couture when y'all purchase y'all merchandise. You know what I'm saying? So huge shout out to her. She got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of stuff going on. Straight businesswoman. Make sure y'all hit her up. Y'all can see her comments on the screen. We finna get lit tonight, okay? But before we do, for those of you who did miss it, March 26th is a huge day. We got two big things dropping. We got Hot XX Magazine, Underground Noise Magazine, two of them dropping on March 26th. So that's something definitely dope. And we got my new short film On Air dropping March 26th as well. I'm going to play the trailer one more time for y'all before we get into the interview. Let's get it.
"911, where's your emergency?"
Please, it's somebody
And sir, what's the emergency?
It's me.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna hurt myself.
We got caller number one. What's good? What's good? What's good? Are you there? I'm sorry, we can't hear you. It just sounds like a whole bunch of breathing.
You're gonna die tonight.
The mic like a chainsaw.
Let's get it popping. As y'all just seen, that was the teaser trailer to my new short film On Air coming out March 26th. It will be available on YouTube to watch. So I need all of you guys to support. Definitely go watch that. If you go to my YouTube right now, HotxXMag Films, Media on YouTube, you'll be able to set a reminder. So when that movie drop, you could be one of the first to see it. Okay. I'm super excited. The movie was filmed, shot, edited all in one day. Trailer was done same day. So, you know, I definitely need you guys to go ahead, okay, and gang over there and go ahead, click that subscribe button, that like button, and set that reminder, okay? Huge shout out to FSE Bandman was good. Millie and Couture just posted. Make sure all listeners do get 25% off of Millie and Couture NY.com. You feel what I'm saying? Use my promo code HotxXRadio25 for promo code for Millie and Couture. Go shop. She got men's clothes, females clothes, and she even got the kitty clothes. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that y'all go head over Millie and Couture. Shop with my promo code HotxXRadio25. Like I promised y'all, we got a special guest coming up live tonight. So I'm going to shut my talking up and we're going to bring him live. So without further ado, what's good? What's good? What's good?
How we doing? How we doing?
Good, good. How are you? Can you hear us pretty good?
Trying to hop back into this music. You know, been a couple years.
I think you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, it's breaking up.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Just so, yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you. So, before we get into it all, let the people know who we talking to tonight. All right, you guys, we just lost him for a second. We're going to let him refresh and come on back to us, okay? But I do want to say again, make sure y'all go shop that Million Couture, okay? Use my promo code HotxXRadio25, okay? She got spring collections and everything, so make sure y'all go shop till you drop, okay? And I can guarantee y'all it's better than Fashion Nova. But listen, we're gonna try to bring him back live and see what's popping, okay? Huge shout out to Joel's B was good. Shout out to Andre was good. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have not seen my status earlier, I will be taking vacation for 1 month, starting April 1st to May 1st. So if you're interested in booking an interview with me, please book before April 1st. And I will, still follow through with that. But I am taking no bookings between April 1st and May 1st. So definitely get the bookings in. If you want radio rotation on my 24/7 radio rotation, you can definitely always submit. I'm still taking submissions for that during my vacation. Just no live shows, y'all. Okay. Listen, when you work, sometimes you got to take a break. For real. So definitely hit me up. I'm definitely booking artists. The slots are pretty much filling up and going fast. So definitely make sure that y'all book. We are just waiting for our special guest to come on back to us, come back and see the lights, and then we're going to get started. So without further ado, let's bring him back. What's good?
You hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Look like we rocking and rolling.
Hold on, I ain't got no
Can you hear
sound.
us? What's good, Andre? What's good? Can you hear us now? We can hear you. We hear your clicks too.
I ain't got no
If you
sound.
want, if you can't hear us, just try to unplug the headphones. We're going to give it a second, y'all. So let me know, where are y'all guys tuning in from? Like, are y'all tuning in from your house? Are you tuning in from your job? Where y'all tuning in from? I must know. Also, comment below, how did y'all get hip to Hot XX Mag Online Radio? Was it Google? Was it a friend of a friend? Was it another artist? Was it social media? Let me know. Can you hear us?
It connected to the speaker.
If you can't hear us, you could just unplug
Yeah.
your head. Oh, you can hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's going on with this shit, man?
Try to just unplug your headphones. That might work.
Yeah.
My
It's like
car,
delayed.
okay.
Yeah, that's why I put that speaker down.
Shout out to FSC Bandman.
Well,
Tuning in
I'm
from
saying
your
I didn't
car.
hear it on here, but it was on the speaker. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it was on the speaker, but it's delayed by at least like maybe 30 seconds or some shit.
Try to log off and come back on. Bandman tuning in from his couch or from his car. I'm sorry. Okay. He tuning in from his
All right, I
car.
got you.
You got us? Yeah. Yeah, Bandman tuning in from the car. We're gonna have our special guest come right back. Okay. But shout out to Joel's B. He's sitting on the couch. Okay. And shout out to our special guest tonight for putting you on to the radio station. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about word of mouth. And I do appreciate the artists that I do work with spreading the word because, as an artist, as a business, upcoming, whatever you do, it's all about word of mouth and it spreads really far. And as y'all know, social media as well helps you reach a lot of people. My special guest tonight, just to give y'all a little background. So I seen him performing at this event recently. Josh from YNC through an event with QC, Quality Control. I know you guys heard of that, like when it comes to Migos and so on. And he was performing, and basically I hit up Josh afterwards. I'm like, yo, who's your top three? He's like, well, I mean, QC's top three. He was like, let me ask QC. I'm like, all right, bet. He got back to me and he was like, these are my top three. So the other day I did Soundwave, DVC Soundwave. They were one of them. Our special guest tonight was the other one. And then we have another one, YVNG King. We're gonna have him live on the 31st. So, those were the top three of that showcase. And I decided to give them a free interview because that's something big. That's something you work hard for. There was other winners as well that night, but I wanted to know the top three. Okay. Huge shout out to Akila. If I said it right, girl. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But all the way tuning in from Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Much respect. Shout out to Andre. You tuning in from work, Pittsburgh Steel Mill. Okay, get that money. I see you. I appreciate the support even on the clock. Okay. Shout out to James Christian. Was good, was good, was good. Let's get it popping, y'all. Like I told y'all, there's a lot going on. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Tara J. I am CEO and radio host of HotxXMag Online Radio, okay? Which originated in 2019, but I started really getting serious with it in 2020. And it's just been up from there. You know what I mean? I've been grinding, working hard, meeting new artists, networking. Last year in 2021, my radio won Best Podcast of Pittsburgh for the City Paper. And I was super happy because if it wasn't for all of you guys, it wouldn't have been that easy. I can't even say possible because at the end of the day, it's God's plan. But without you guys, I don't know what I would have done. And I really do appreciate you all. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I got started. I do a lot of other things too. I have a digital magazine called Underground Noise or Hot XX Magazine. That's where the Hot XX Mag came from, was Hot XX Magazine. I do photography. I do music videos, commercials. I have a talk show, Hot XX Mag Talk Show. So make sure that y'all go check that out too on Facebook, Hot XX Mag Talk Show. And yeah, we just out here grinding, you know what I mean? Just out here grinding. And I used to be an artist as well. So, and I can't even say used to, I still do some songs. I actually have a dope song dropping for y'all real soon. So, get ready for that. It's going to be basically a snippet from my new mixtape coming out real soon. But if you want to check out my music, go onto Spotify, iHeartRadio, all the major music platforms and type in LADYTBADD. That's Lady T Bad. Okay? Lady T Bad. Okay. Go ahead and check that out. So, me providing a platform for music artists was really important because I feel like a lot of the mainstream have a lot of outlets as far as radio, newspaper, magazines, etc. But what do the underground have? And as an underground music artist, I used to always complain there wasn't enough outlets for us. But in all honesty, there are and there were, but a lot of times they weren't being appreciated. I must say huge shout out to 700. You know what I'm saying? She had a station for the longest. And not only did she have a station, but she was telling you how to submit your music the right way. For instance, I remember when I first started doing music and I submitted to her, I always wonder, like, why ain't she playing my music? She don't like me or something. But that wasn't the case. I was submitting it wrong. And I'm going to be honest with you. It kind of opens your eyes because it's like if you submit to Hot 97 or any of the bigger stations and you submit it wrong, 9 times out of 10, they're not responding. Like they're just not going to say nothing. So, I decided to make a platform to not only provide you guys to be heard on, but to also, teach you guys some things like maybe that I knew now that I didn't know then. You know what I mean? Such as how to submit to a radio station. You don't just want to sing your MP3 song. Because my first question as a radio host and a radio personality is, well, who are you? Where can I follow you at? What's your artist name? How do you spell your artist name? You know what I mean? And a lot of times when people send their tracks, it doesn't have their artist name nor the song title. So, when you submit, the top things I would say, every radio station may ask for different things. Some radio stations want your EPK. As a music artist, you should have an EPK. If you don't, or a website. But what I ask for is artist name, song name, social media names, cover art to your song, and MP3 file. That's all that I ask. You know what I mean? And if I do an interview with you, I go deeper. I ask you what you got coming up. I do my own research, look on your pages. I don't really ask for bios because I do my own research. Okay. So, when I go on the show, I like to make it feel like it's a conversation. And with that conversation, I want to get to know you with the audience, not before the audience. You know what I mean? So that's why I do my show a little bit different. Shout out to Andre. Tara, you are the future. I really do appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said, there was people before me, which, I have looked up to, and I always give credit where it's due. Rather I talk to them, rather I don't. But 700 is one that I still keep up with, and she's super cool, always supportive for me, and I always support her. So make sure that y'all go check out her brand, Comfortable Soaks. Okay, go ahead and get our body feeling right with some of her products. For real, go check her out. Huge shout out to HGS Lyrical. Was good, was good. Shout out to you. You know, you were featured on the show a couple times and it was dope every time. We got to get you back on. Thank you, Millie and Couture, for putting Hot XX Media Films, Hot XX Mag Media or Films Media. So you got me doing it. And on major platforms, like I said, go check out my music, Lady T Bad, LadyTBadd. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We're just waiting for our special guest. I'm trying to figure out what happened real quick. Okay, he's trying to still get it together. So I need y'all to stay tuned in with me, okay? All right. So let's keep doing these shout outs though. Shout out to Earl, Diz the Poet. Make sure that y'all go check out my rotation, HotxXMagOnlineRadio.com. We got Diz the Poet and Nugs in the rotation. They've been in the rotation for a couple months. Music's dope. They've been hitting the top 3 on the charts for the longest. Diz the Poet, I didn't post it, but you actually are number 2 right now on the charts of the radio show. So shout out to you. Okay. Nugs took number 1 like a week ago. So huge shout out to her. Shout out to all the music artists in the rotation. My homie ain't on here 220 Facts, but he's another one who also have been in rotation. And Million Couture says electric press kits is highly important. Yes, super, super important. You need a press kit. Like, if you're a music artist and you don't have a press kit yet, I need you to go ahead and take some time and make one. It's not hard to make one, to be honest with you. But if you don't know how to make one or don't have time for it, definitely get one made. Trust me, you will appreciate it later. Okay, let's see. We got. I've watched your HCS Lyrical said, I've watched your platform grow as you. Grow as you. I'm proud to see how everything is blossoming. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It's really a shock because I'm super humble, you guys. Like, I don't do what I do just for clout. I do what I do because as a music artist, I understood how it was not having platforms to go on, just to express if you got a new mixtape or a new album, a place where you could just go live from the comfort of your home. Nothing like that. So, I wanted to create this platform for you guys, and I'm glad that it is a success, and I'm you guys are enjoying it because that's what matters at the end of the day. As long as the artists care, I care. I know y'all like what happened to her voice. My voice is going in and out. Okay. I got allergies. So this time of the season is terrible for me. Big facts, Mark going to making keep grinding. Thank you, thank you. And I want to say thank you to you too, Millie and Couture. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been friends for a while, but you also always support, and I really do appreciate that. So I definitely gotta say thank you, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep reading these comments real quick, and then we got our special guest coming back up. But huge shout out to SBZ before we get into it. You know what I'm saying? Tara, the voice of the city, stand up. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I try to be, and you know what? I just want to also show the younger generation that anything is possible, and it starts with us. We can't teach them if we can't even show them. So, and I'm a big person of showing. You know what I mean? So, when I went to college, there were professors there that showed me even when I didn't believe. And that made me say anything's possible. So for the younger generations, please let your kids know, your children, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins know that anything is possible. They just got to work for it and stay dedicated. That's a big fact. But let's bring our special guest. What's good? What's good?
What's up with it, man? My apologies.
It's okay. It's okay. They heard me yapping my mouth. So, I know we said it already, but let the people know who we speaking to tonight.
I'm Freemz. I'm coming out the Ohio Valley, the Wheeling, Steubenville area. I've been in this about 10 years now, just all over the valley putting on.
Okay. Period. And you right about putting on because you came to Pittsburgh and shut it down.
Appreciate that. It wasn't my best performance, but we bounced back.
Absolutely. I mean, but that's what it's all about. And like I always tell artists, it's good that not only being an artist, but knowing if you feel like you could have did better, and then improving that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
there's times everybody mess up. Sometimes I'm on air and I can't even talk. So
I feel it.
or I mess up people's names. So that's why, sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna let them introduce their name.
Right, right.
But I feel like you did a good job. Like I was telling everybody, you performed at the QC showcase, which was definitely dope. One thing I must say about QC is salute to him because
For
he was
sure.
definitely tuned all the way into everybody
For
performing.
sure.
And again, you're an artist, so I'm sure you performed at many shows, but there's a lot of shows these famous people come to and they're barely paying attention to the acts.
Right. Yeah, he was tuned in, man. He spoke with me and shit after I performed, and it was dope.
That's super dope. That's super dope. So I must ask, and I want to start with that. So when you're on stage with, about to perform, when you first touched the stage, what was your thoughts that night?
That night just put on a good show. Put on a good show.
Absolutely. Were you nervous at all?
Not really. I ain't did a show probably I say about 3-4 years.
Mhm.
So like it was my first one. You get jitters and shit, but as an artist, you always excited. I just myself, like we just spoke about personally, know I could have did a better job. So I just gotta get back into doing the shows pretty much. The music's there. I just gotta get back into doing the shows.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. And like I said, I feel like you're a dope music artist. I was listening to some of your music, which everybody else can also check out. If they follow you on social media, they can check out your music, SoundCloud, follow him on Instagram, follow him on Facebook. But with that being said, I must ask, and even for the people, how did you first get started doing music?
Okay, so I first started back in 2012, the year after I graduated, and actually one of the artists that was performing that night, my cousin, he go by Eco, he out of Cleveland and shit. We just in the driveway rolling up, smoking, and I had ran out of weed, and he like, nigga, if you want to hit this blunt, you better freestyle, because he always had rapped. So I freestyled, and next weekend he took me to the studio, and I've been doing shit ever since.
Wow, that is dope. So, before, were you nervous when he asked you to freestyle?
Yeah, because rap was never my thing. Like I played sports and just it was my thing. A lot of people in my family do music,
Mhm.
and then once he was like, "Nah, you nigga, you got that shit." He had the little freestyle. John took me to the studio as a rap after that, and I
Wow.
just been working ever since.
And that's dope. I think that's super dope. So, first time in the studio, how were you feeling? Did you feel like you had it in the bag?
No, um, I hated. First of all, I hated my voice. Um, and it took me a minute because then people would tell me like they love my voice. It's like torn. Like I like doing melodic stuff. I like using the tune sometimes, but a lot of fans, a lot of people that listen to me for real be like, don't use that shit, bro. Like you don't need it. They love my voice, my natural voice. So, um, I used to be, but now I love the studio. I live in the studio.
Okay, that is dope. So, like, is it your personal studio or do you go somewhere else to a studio?
No, I go to my man's Ricky Stacks. Shout out to Stacks Hardaway, Steubenville, Ohio. Follow the nigga on Facebook. One of the dopest engineers I know. He out of Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, dude, he nasty with it.
Okay. Oh man, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get him on the show one day, tell a little bit behind the scenes. Cause I know, artists always listen to other artists, tell their story. We may get some like promoters on here sometime, but I want to hear from from the people behind, that's making the
Right.
music for the artists. Cause that's rough working with different artists, I would say, and trying to find the right sound for everybody. That's a lot.
Yeah, and he like I said, I'm from the valley, so like most of the rappers from the valley where I'm from, all these different cities I just named, they go to Stacks because I mean, man's a dog, bro. Any type white boys be going to him with the rock shit, anything, man. He the truth with it.
Yeah, that's dope. Shout out to him. Man, that's super lit. So, like I said, we talked about your QC performance. Do you have any other performances coming up this year that people can come out to?
Actually, I got something in the works right now. Me and a couple people been in talk with doing a show at Hardo in Pittsburgh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
bring
hardo.
the city out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You know, people really bang with Hardo though. Hardo been on his grind, and I like
Yeah.
his one video. I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember the name of the song, but it was he was like in a basketball court, maybe in a school, and I thought that was dope.
Yo, I'm finna hop on this other phone. Let me join in on that one real quick.
All right. 220 Facts Music, where you been at? Right? Where 220 Facts at? 220 Facts.
Uh, oh, my phones are dying.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm back. I'm good now. All the way.
Awesome. That's what's up for real, for real. So I think we were talking about the shows that you have coming up. So you got the Hardo show, and how about any other shows?
I'm probably gonna have my people set something up when this tape is done. I say it's like 85% done, and it's like a wide range. Like you said, you heard the music. I do all type of different stuff. So like it's just gonna be just me hopping back into the scene like a different artist than I was. I took like 2-3 years off, so it's just growth. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably do a little mixtape release party or something for that. And then we gonna
Yeah.
see, you know, the summer always hosting stuff. So I'm sure this summer I'll have hella shit lined up.
Heck yeah, that'll be super dope. And you know, I must ask because you mentioned you were dropping a project. So can we know a little bit more about that project? What's your project called?
Uh, I ain't gonna drop the name yet. I'm not gonna drop the name yet.
Okay, understandable. You know what I mean? But
But
can you at least
it'll have like 12 to 14 tracks on it.
there we go. Okay, okay. So y'all can expect 12 to 14 dope jams coming y'all way. That's dope. Now, do you have like a roundabout on when you plan on releasing that mixtape or project?
Yeah, shooting for my birthday is in April, so probably that weekend I'll probably try to do something.
Okay, that is super dope. That's what's up. So, you know, as a music artist, you know, growing up, even before you got into music, who would you say in the mainstream motivated you to even listen to music?
Uh, that's easy. As a youngin, I used to listen to like 50, obviously 50, Bow Wow, Chris Brown, and then the Wayne phase, Wiz, then you know the Keith wave happened.
Yeah.
And shout out to Dirk, man. Dirk, that's like he inspired me a lot for real, for real.
Yeah.
That whole wave of that shit, and then you get into your Futures and Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like the auto tune era. Like I said, I like to use that, so I just take bits and pieces from different artists and implement that into what I do with my music.
Yeah, you name some dope people. Like I ain't gonna lie, 50 Cent, man, Get Rich or Die Trying, that's still my tape.
Yeah, see that I as a youngin, man, I had the CD poster and shit. Yeah, 50 was
Yes.
that guy.
He really was. And even Wayne, I want to say it was like Carter 4. There's more tapes than that, but Carter 4, I
Man,
was
the
like,
Carter 3 was the best one. Carter 3. That's
mm-hmm.
when shit was going crazy. That whole 2008 summer of music was crazy. Lit.
Yeah, it definitely was. And I'm like, dang. And you know, Chris Brown always been on his grind. He's still shutting stuff down.
Yeah.
Bow Wow used to be lit back then. I'm not too much of a fan nowadays, but
Nah, not no more. Not no more. But yeah.
but I feel, you know what, one thing I can respect about Bow Wow is he don't give up. You know, whether it's music, he's acting and getting into a little bit of other, you know, different things. Same with Romeo. People weren't a big fan when it came
Right.
to Bow Wow versus Romeo, but you know, you got Romeo on Growing Up Hip Hop, you got him in movies, so it's lit.
Hey man, you can't never respect a nigga hustle. They getting money.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's going to be us real soon. And with that being said, I must ask, what is your goal, let's say for the next 5 years? What do you hope to accomplish by then?
My 5-year plan is pretty much right now, like I'm independent. I'm not talking to nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my feet wet, trying to hop back in it. And within 5 years, I'm trying to be in LA. I'm trying to be a household name. Like I know I got this shit in me. It's just the process, the blueprint. But I feel like I got the right people around me to take my shit to the next level to where I need to be within the next year for real.
And that's what's important is the people that surround you. You know, when we were trying to get the beginning of the show situated, I was letting everybody know tuning in, you know, for the ones who have been and the ones that are tuning in, that it's very important we support each other because as a business, as an artist, or
Right.
whatever you're doing, you know, it takes for that support system and that motivation. And when you see people hop on here or like comment on your songs and share your stuff, that goes a long way. That's for a support.
Right.
So
Right.
that's super lit.
Man.
You said, I'm sorry, what
Yeah, I
you
got
about to say?
a good little following of people that rock with the music, and like a lot of people I know in real life, but obviously you get people that you don't know you come in contact with, but I show mad respect and love for them people, man, that be coming out and rocking with the music.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, especially when it's dope.
Right.
So, you know, as a music artist, I must ask you, what do you feel is the hardest part about being an upcoming music artist?
um it's it's just knowing the right people for real. I feel like that's the hardest part. If you dope, the music always gonna be there. You got a good engineer, you got a good sound, you can grab people attention. That's always gonna be there. It's what I found is like the hardest part is getting to know different people, networking with real people that's gonna help progress your career. You know, there's a million people that's local. You don't want to be that forever. You gotta step, you know, invest in yourself, get other people that believe in your music, invest in you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's a big fact. That's very important, you guys, is like investing in yourself. And then when you invest in yourself, I promise y'all people are going to see that and then they're willing to invest in you, like he was just saying. When you're
Like,
willing to support and motivate yourself, then other people see that and they're willing to boost you even more with motivation and support. So it starts with you and you have to be strong enough to get through anything. That way you can get to the top where you want to be. And that's just a fact. Cause we all trying to push to the top.
facts. Everybody gotta
Man.
eat, man.
Okay, everybody. Okay. Y'all know I'm silly. But so you know, I know again, I was listening to music. I think it's dope. But for the ones who are tuning in and this is their first time hearing about you and your music, where could they find your
Right.
music at?
You can find me on SoundCloud, Freemz, Freemz. Kevin Freemz streaming on Facebook, Freemz underscore baby on Instagram. Um, like I said, I'm just now getting back started. I got a whole bunch of old music. You could probably find that if y'all want to find it. It ain't nothing I'm finna promote. It's the past. It's not like it's trash or nothing. I'm just a different person now. But yeah,
And there's nothing
just
wrong with that
fuck
because
with
like
the
I was
music.
facts. And there's nothing wrong with that because I was telling them, you know, I used to do music heavy. And, you know, when I stopped, I kind of came back to try it again, but the radio just had my heart. So I don't really promote my old music, but my fiance always told me, he's like, you need to push this. And I'm like, no.
Right. As an artist, I feel what you're saying. Like there's people will like have a show or something, and like I got this song White China from like 7, 8 years ago that had the city going crazy. Every time I step out, you perform that tonight, you perform that, like really was doing numbers type shit. But it's
Yeah.
so old and they always be like expecting it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm on a whole different wave now that like I would never promote no shit like that.
Yeah.
But I do got like I said, I got the songs on Audio Mac too. If anybody fuck with Audio Mac, Freemz, SoundCloud. Yeah,
Yeah. If y'all ain't tuned in to Audio Mac, y'all need to be because I got some mixtape
it's
series
dope.
for the radio on there. And then he got some music on there. So y'all know there's fire on there.
Yeah, for sure.
That is dope. So, you know, before we get into the two songs that we have for you tonight that you actually submitted for everybody to hear, let the people know where they can follow you on social media one more time to stay tuned into everything you got going on.
I'm sorry, say that again for me.
Yeah. Let the people know one more time where they can follow you on social media to get in touch with you about collabing or booking you for a show.
On Facebook is Kevin Freemz Freeman. Instagram be Freemz underscore baby BAYBEE. SoundCloud just FREEMZ. Same on Audio Mac. We dropping songs like every couple of weeks or so, man. Singles, and we got the tape on the way. I'm not gonna say the title of it yet, but It's gonna go crazy.
Dang it, I be trying to get them. I definitely feel that though. You got to keep it, a secret for now. Surprise them with it. So I definitely respect
Right.
that, and I look forward to hearing the tape, especially because we got 2 songs that you submitted tonight that are super dope. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
introduce the jams before we get into it.
Okay. Tonight we're gonna do Lieutenant Dan. I'm actually in the works of dropping a music video to that. Should be out within probably the next month. It's going crazy. And then I got the song Traumatized that is really a different song. Like you're gonna see the versatility and the type of music I do. And it's about some like real life shit I had went through. I done lost people to like drugs, streets, a whole bunch of type of shit, man. So that's just like a real ass song that actually took me like 2 weeks to write. It's deep. So I think these my 2 best pieces of work that I got out right now. So I hope y'all enjoy it.
Absolutely. I'm super excited, you guys. What I do is, so again, I listen to your other music, but I kind of save the 2 songs that people send to me for last because I want to react to it when everybody else react to it and feel it. So the
Right.
fact that you just talked about Traumatized, I can't wait to hear that one specifically just because I don't know about y'all, I can't say all of us, but a lot of us deal with in the past 2 years some deaths, whether it's friends, family,
A
or
lot,
just
man.
or just people you knew within the community, and it's really sad. So I feel like that's something that we can all touch on, and I'm sorry for your loss as well.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And I do appreciate you coming live on the show, just to give a little taste of what you got going on, some things you got coming up.
Thanks for
But
having me.
absolutely. But before we do go, I must ask, do you got any special shout outs tonight?
Yeah, I wanna shout out to my man Kino that he pretty much be managing me, shooting my videos and shit. My cousin Josh, super sav, he be on here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. My cousin Mills, he do music going crazy. He went crazy at that QC show. Millsy, that's my boy. Shout out to my baby Brianna, sitting across the room. I love you, baby. My daughters, I got 4 little girls. I love you. My mama and my pops, man. And God.
Oh, can't forget God. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Literally. Shout out to everybody that you mentioned. I want to say shout out to them for supporting you. It goes a long way. Shout out to your children. Children are something beautiful and a blessing in life.
Special.
So
Yes.
special. And they keep you motivated. So, I hope and pray that you guys stay in good spirits, good health, you, your kids, your whole family. And, we hope to
Thank
hear
you.
from you soon.
For sure.
You're very welcome. And we're about to get into your 2 gems. So hopefully you stay tuned in.
All right.
Let's get it, y'all. Y'all still tuned in to HotxXMag Online Radio with your girl, Terry J. We about to get into his 2 jams tonight. Okay. Traumatized and Lieutenant D. Okay. So we about to get into this. So I need y'all to stay tuned in real quick. Why is it being weird? My computer being weird. Don't do that, Apple. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Stay tuned in.
Missing data.
Sometimes I'm terrified inside, but I won't ever cry. Maybe if I take all of these drugs, I'ma fucking die. Why do I even try? I try to realize, see me through your eyes. I see you're traumatized, I'm running out of lies. Baby, don't waste your time, I know you want me dead. I'm lying in my bed, everything's turning red. One shot to the head, now you're heaven sent. Fucking hate me, yeah, wish that I was dead. Devil on my shoulder told me listen, so I did. Fucked up from my past, I'm still hurting, I'll admit. How can you say that shit? I'm the father of your kid. Pop a handful of pills, let's see how this ends. Will I live or will I die? I don't know, it depends. I know I should stop this shit, killing all my friends, but I can't see the light. I just want shit to end. push everyone away. I'm scared to take a chance. Can't take another day. So life's a nice dance. I got hella jewelry and clothes that come from friends. Only thing that makes me happy is these pills in my pants. Sometimes I'm terrified inside, but I won't ever cry. Maybe if I take all of these drugs, I'ma fucking die. Why do I even try? I try to realize, see me through your eyes. I see you're traumatized, I'm running out of lies. Ain't mean to waste your time, I know you want me dead. I'm lying in my bed, everything's turning red. One shot to the head, now you're heaven sent. Traumatized, come hurt me some more. Knew my life was over when I walked out the door. Blood in my eyes, watch my tears hit the floor. Codeine in my cup, pop the sip, pour some more. Eyes rolling back, now my body's on the floor. Right before you know it, 911 at the door. My life's so who I feel, grab the camera, press record. Lifeless, so lifeless, just take me to the mall. Sometimes I'm terrified inside, but I won't ever cry. Maybe if I take all of these drugs, I'ma fucking die. Why do I even try? I try to realize, see me through your eyes. I see you're traumatized, I'm running out of lies. Ain't mean to waste your time, I know you want me dead. I'm lying in my bed, everything's turning red. One shot to the head, now you're heaven sent.
Huge shout out to Freemz. Okay, that was super, super dope. I like that song called Traumatized. I like how it's super diverse too. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely hear that a little bit of everywhere. So shout out to that. I definitely like that song. That's definitely a vibe. Let's get into this new one. Stay tuned.
Freemz, baby. Thugging on you niggas, and I know they your bitch is a fan. Pull up with a lot of horses, and my way just like the clan. I feel like I'm young forever, matches just like Peter Pan. Niggas need to know they roll, and you could never be the man. Riding with some killers, they don't go just like the Taliban. I just fucked a bitch from overseas, I think from Pakistan. Chopper bullets make a nigga dance, do the running man. Chopper knock a nigga limbs on, now he Lieutenant Dan. I was out here posted in the field, the glizzy in my hand. I'm a star, you make a square, you boy looking like Dirty Dan. I was trying to show that boy the road, but he ain't understand. Now I'm making moves, and little nigga, you not in the plan. Nobody would take a chance, I ain't wanna take it down. I'm standing on 10 toes, just thought that I should make it clear. Dope all in my underwear, Julie in my pocket too. Watch the way you talk to me, I just might pop at you. Fried him that boy barbecue, he was talking about who and who. Always got a name in your mind, now your ass on the new. Real niggas stand on what you say and never front your move. Niggas get to talking on the net and think they bulletproof. Thugging on you niggas, and I know that your bitch is a fan. Pull up with a lot of horses, and always just like the clan. I feel like I'm up forever, matches just like Peter Pan. Niggas need to know they roll, and you could never be the man. Riding with some killers, they don't go just like the Taliban. I just fucked a bitch from overseas, I think from Pakistan. Chopper bullets make a nigga dance, do the running man. Chopper knock a nigga limbs on, now he Lieutenant Dan. Stand up, blow that boy away just like a fan, bro. Bitch, I'm on your heels, ball on niggas like I'm hands, bro. I was out of rap for 2 years, you niggas still weak. Took some Molly last night, today and niggas still geek. I can't fuck a valley dog, bitch, I need a real freak. Bitches OTR, so I know the real gon' feel me. Been off on the block too many times, they wanna kill me. Curry how I shoot, hit your ass, send me. In this trap like fatty, catch them places been ran me. But when I hit the club and order bar, don't need that Henny. Heard that you got money on my head, well bitch don't kill me. Heard that you got money on my head, what bitch come kill? Thugging on you niggas, and I know that your bitch is a fan. Pull up with a lot of horses, and all white just like the clan. I feel like I'm young forever, magic just like Peter Pan. Niggas need to know they rolling, you could never be the man. Riding with some killers, they on go just like the Taliban. I just fucked a bitch from overseas, I think from Pakistan. Chopping bullets, make a nigga dance, do the running man. Chopping knock a nigga limbs on, now he Lieutenant Dan.
Let's get it popping. Y'all just heard two of the dopest jams. I ain't gonna lie, them jams were straight fire. Make sure that y'all go follow him on social media, Freemz. Okay, go follow him on social media. That was super, super dope, like I told y'all. But like I said, that's the end of the show. I really do appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to my special guest for coming live tonight. Make sure y'all go follow him. And like he said, stay tuned because he got a project coming out real soon. But that is it for tonight, you guys. Like I told y'all, my new short film On Air is dropping March 26th, available on YouTube, or you can find it on HotxxMagOnlineRadio.com as well. We out of here for tonight. Peace.